Hello, welcome to Triggered Care. I'm Alex. Um, yeah, I've been away for a while because I've been going through a bit of a depression slump. And I recorded one vlog in the last couple weeks about it, but I was too self conscious and self loathing to upload it. And, I guess today I'm just trying to kick my own butt into gear and, not exactly get over it, but work through it. I've been nonstop watching TV because it's easier than not watching TV. I hate my own voice and I hate talking. I hate talking in general, and it has nothing to do with the people. I love the people. I just feel so out of place all the time. I feel dramatic all the time. And I don't know. But one thing that I've noticed through this long depression is a lot of us are syncing up at once via the tracker. So I don't know if it's environmental or, January's a rough one, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's after Christmas blues. After a lot of holiday time. That could be it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know that I felt awful the last couple weeks. Just absolutely awful. And then I get this impending dread feeling. Like there's impending doom any second of any day. And it's coming. And that overwhelms me. And then I numb it away. And then I'm just numb. And I stare a lot into nothing. That's what happens when I don't watch TV, is I just stare. And it's creepy. I would be creeped out by myself. I guess that's also why it's hard to talk about. Because I don't like myself. And I feel like everything I do is terrible. Even if I do nothing, especially if I do nothing, that's terrible too, because then I'm not doing anything. And then when I do try to do something, it's like I fail before I even try. So that's what I've been up to. And I made an update like over a week ago talking about my depression. So I'll probably just add this video onto this little whatever this is. And I know that I'm working on video ideas, and I'm working on my confidence and uploading videos again, because I've made a few of them, but I cannot bring myself to upload them. So I'm gonna try to just make new videos about new things, and then I'll upload those other ones if I feel like it later on. Yeah, I wanted to say hi, and I wanted to talk about depression a bit, because depression with CPTSD is a lot to handle. And if you guys out there are feeling depressed, my heart goes out to you, because it's a heavy burden on top of everything else. It's very heavy. And it's hard to live. And it's hard to see people. And it's hard to talk. It makes everything a lot harder. So just know you're like a superhero. Even if you're just barely functioning with your depression and your PTSD, you're still a superhero. You're still living. And that takes a lot. It takes a lot to keep on living when your brain is so messed up. So, thank you, lovely people, for being around and for validating me and for validating others and sharing your experience. Because it is very much appreciated when anybody shares their experience. So, I hope y'all have a good one. Hello, welcome to Triggered Care. I'm Alex. This is gonna be just a vlog type video, I guess. I've been working on other videos, but I haven't been able to focus at all. And this past week has been really rough, symptom-wise. So I thought I'd talk about it, since I can't really think or do much else other than be in a depressive episode. So the symptoms that I've been experiencing, I've actually shared symptoms with my friends lately. We all seem to be in this really weird depressive episode, but I'll stick to my symptoms for now. A lot of chest pain, a lot of leg pain, a lot of pain just everywhere. A lot of voices just constantly, mostly angry, paranoid, sad voices in my head that is hard to do anything with. And then along with the feeling like something awful is about to happen. So I got to be ready, but it almost paralyzes me to where I can't really move or do much because I'm expecting something and I have no idea what that is. Yeah, along with just the voices that are non-stop and the pain that is non-stop. I've been chewing Tums a lot. I've been eating a lot of Tums. My heartburn has gone up considerably. I'm either not eating at all or binging quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing of this depressive episode. I have no idea where it's coming from. I don't know if this is a PTSD storm because of memories or what, because not a lot of memories have come back to me at all. It's just been a really bad, gloomy mood where it's like I feel safer if I don't talk at all. Because I feel like I'm just so negative that I don't want to speak. I don't want to spread that negativity around. And I want it to stop, is what I want, but it won't. And that's the thing about depression, is you can't just fight it off. Like, you can't just get over it. You can't just tell yourself, oh, well, I'm going to be happy now because I want to be happy. Obviously, I want to be happy, but it's not working well at all. I've been watching comedies, I've been trying to make myself laugh. But it's like all I can do is watch TV, and then if I'm not watching TV, I am snappy and I'm angry and I'm upset. I've tried researching stuff, for videos. I've been trying to get back into my hobbies a little bit, but I haven't even been playing many video games lately. Like, I can't even focus on that without panicking. Yeah, so I've been experiencing a lot of strong PTSD symptoms. and I haven't been able to do much work on other videos at all. And, I feel like recently a lot of YouTubers have been talking about depression and mental health issues. And all I talk about is mental health issues, I guess. But, it's depression is a lot more widespread than PTSD, obviously. But it's sort of the same, where it can just come out of nothing. It can come out of nowhere. And then you're stuck with it. And you want to get out of it because you feel like a terrible person. Like, I haven't been going out with my family that much because I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit or lie down. And then I've been waking up crying or waking up fighting, like waking up doing karate chops into the air. No seizures though, which is good. I don't like the seizures, so that's one positive, I guess. I don't know. It's just been a really rough week. Well, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but the week before, like, I knew why I was feeling bad, or at least I thought I knew why I was feeling bad, because there were reasons that I could think of and flashbacks that made sense. But this last week, none of it's made sense. I can't trace it back to anything. There's no valid reason that I can think of why I feel so terrible or why it's so strong. Because I feel like when you have PTSD, you have a baseline of, like, most days are stressful to some degree. Most days have their triggerings and all of that, but that becomes normal. So even if you do have a slightly triggery day, it's still a good day, because that's just what life is. In your life, you're going to have triggery days, and then you deal with it, and you do your self-care, and you combat it, and you get into a nice normal with PTSD. And then the PTSD storms come in, and then your symptoms get a little bit more, but you can still hold on to your brain in a way. You can still see your way through it and not get lost in it. And I mean, I guess I'm talking from my own experience, and I've been in recovery since 2013, so that's a number of years under my belt for me to find my PTSD normal and find my PTSD storms normal, and get sort of a log of it, of what affects me and how it goes down. And something different is going on. And I'm having trouble putting it into words. Like, I've had paranoid delusions before. And I've been stuck in that bad spot before. Many times. Many, many times. And I've been depressed before. Plenty of times. I was depressed for years growing up. Depression is like an old comrade of mine that I know pretty well. Not that I appreciate their friendship at this point, but I know it. But this last depression, I don't know. It's weird because it's like a combination of being so anxious that you're petrified, along with those voices that just never shut up, ever. There's so many of them. It's like my head's full of them, right? And they just never shut up. And it's day after day after day. It's been all week of crazy voices and depression, along with me being immobile, with me not being able to do much of anything at all during the day, along with some anger sprinkled in there. But what's weird about it is usually I get flashbacks. I get clear signs of, this is what you're upset about. This is what you need to work through. This is what is bothering you. And sometimes they're not so clear, but I get a feeling. Like, I get, oh, this is what is bothering me. This is what's triggering me. And I have no clue what's triggering me out so bad. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And what I find interesting is some of my closest girlfriends who live near me, they're going through some of the same feelings, almost to a T, the exact same feelings in the last couple of weeks. And we haven't spoken to each other much. We finally had like a girly get together last night. Because yesterday morning, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to my girly friends with PTSD. I'm going to check up on them. I'm going to see what they're up to. I'm going to try to get together with them. I'm going to try to talk to them. And so I did, and we got together, and it was helpful. It was validating. Because I start complaining about my symptoms, and then my girlfriend will be like, oh my God, that has been me all week. Like, exactly. And then she'll add on to that, and on top of that, this has been a problem for me. And I go, oh my God, yes, I know. And then we'll just be going back and forth with all the things that we have in common with all these weird symptoms. And so, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I have a theory, just a tiny theory. Well, I can't even say theory. It's a hypothesis at this point that maybe with all of the conflict and all of the government stress and the societal stress going on, that we are feeling that stress. As the government shutdown continues on, a lot of people, especially on assistance, especially disabled people, poor people, people who depend on the government are getting nervous because they don't know if they're going to get paid. They don't know if their livelihoods are going to be affected by what's going on, and that can cause a big upswing in stress. And one of my theories is when there's a group of people, especially a large group of people under that amount of stress, people who can empathize easily will feel that. And I don't know exactly the science behind that. I don't know exactly how that works, which is why it's a hypothesis at this point. But that's the best I could come up with why I've been so down, and my symptoms have been crazy. Like crazy paralyzing. Because, you know, I have symptoms, but I've done a pretty good job of managing my symptoms and of being productive despite my symptoms and despite all of that stuff. But for whatever reason, this last week, that productivity has dropped and kind of fallen off the map to where I can't even make videos. I can't do anything because I sit like I'll start doing something and all of a sudden my body just stops and I'm just staring at a wall, and I'll be there for minutes before I realize that I was doing something and that I was trying to get something done, or even what I was trying to do in the first place. My memory just swipes and I'm just sitting there like expecting something to happen, and I don't know what that is. I don't know. So depression sucks, and PTSD sucks, I guess, is the moral of that story. You know, share with me if you've been feeling super down. Share your feelings, especially with like-minded people, because it's validating to hear, yeah, I can relate. I know kind of what you're talking about. The same stuff has been happening to me. And then the more you share, the more surprised you are at how not unnormal you are. I said that weird. You're surprised at how many people can relate is, I think, a better way to say that. But yeah. I don't even know It is the 12th today. Since I'm doing the vlog thing, I should at least tell you the date. My boys are out doing fun stuff right now. And I am not, because my chest hurts. And I'm just sitting around, and I was going to watch more TV. But I figured, by some off chance that the people who watch me have also been feeling down, you're not alone. And I don't know what it is, honestly. I can't say I have concrete evidence for knowing what's going on. I just know that I've been feeling really awful. Like really, really awful. And it didn't even occur to me that, other people would be feeling the same way to a T, like my friends were. So I think it's important to reach out when you're feeling this poopy. I think it's important to let people know and to talk about it, to not bottle it up, to not just pretend like it never happened. And I still struggle with that, especially with my family, even with my husband. Like, I haven't been able to talk to him much at all, and it's hurting him, and I can see that it's hurting him. And that hurts me in a way, that he's hurt over it because he thinks that I don't want to talk to him, when in reality, I do want to talk to him. I just don't want my asshole voice in my head to take over my mouth and say mean things that I do not mean with sincerity. Like, I don't want to say mean things. And I feel like lately all I can do is say what the voices are saying, because there's so many of them, and they're so loud, and they're so persistent. There's not enough room for me to have my own original thought. The self-criticism has been up the butt, where I try to talk to people, like, especially over messaging. I'll try to talk to people, and whatever I say, I'll be typing it out, and then I stop myself, and I'm like, that's stupid, or that's mean, or that's, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? It doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's a nice thing, it's like, that doesn't sound genuine. You're not being genuine. Even if it's an opinion thing, it's like, you're really stupid. You should not let people know how stupid you are by even speaking at all. Which, now that I say it out loud, that could very much be an emotional flashback type thing. But I don't know. I feel too lost to really analyze all that much. I should probably stop trying to analyze, because then I just get lost in thought even more. So that's what I've been up to. And that's kind of why there hasn't been many videos in the last week. I have made a couple more that I could have uploaded, but I'm feeling so subconscious about if they're good ideas or not. I have not uploaded them yet. So I might, and I might not. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna survive this depression storm is what I'm gonna do. But I figured I'd let you guys know that that's what I'm up to. And I still care about you guys a lot. And I haven't been very present on Discord in the last week at all. And I'm just going through something, and I can't talk to someone without my own brain beating me up over it. So I'm kind of trying to wait that out, because I'm tired of those voices just latching onto everything and going crazy. And I gotta try to get better, and I will. I just, gosh, it's taking too long. It's taking way too long. So, but if you have stories that you would like to share, the comments are down below. You can send them to my email that's listed down below. You can join the Discord, talk to us on there. Really nice, supportive people on there. And have a good one.